If you've ever taken an antibiotic, you owe your life to a guy who forgot to do his dishes. Before 1928, a tiny scratch in the garden or a simple sore throat could be a literal death sentence. We were losing the war against bacteria. But then, a messy desk and a stray mold spore changed everything.
This is the story of the most important oops in medical history. I'm Axel Rydén, and this is History in Minutes. The lab is open. Let's go.
Meet Alexander Fleming. He was a brilliant scientist, but he was also kind of a slob. In September 1928, he went on vacation and left a stack of petri dishes sitting in his sink. He forgot to cover them. When he came back, he noticed something weird. A blob of common bread mold had grown in one of the dishes. But around the mold, the deadly bacteria were just gone. They had dissolved. Fleming didn't scream Eureka. He just said, "That's funny." He named the juice Penicillin, after the mold Penicillium. But then he basically gave up. He couldn't figure out how to mass produce it. Fast forward 15 years. World War II is raging and soldiers are dying of infections faster than bullets. A team in the US was desperately hunting for a stronger version of Fleming's mold. They looked everywhere, including the soil from the North Pole. The super strain of penicillin that finally saved the world was found on a moldy cantaloupe in a grocery store in Illinois. That one melon allowed the US to produce enough medicine for D-Day. By 1944, 2.3 million doses a month was produced. It didn't just win the war for the Allies, it increased the average human life expectancy by 8 years. History isn't always made by grand plans. Sometimes it's made by a messy scientist and a piece of rotten fruit. We didn't just find a cure, we stumbled into the age of modern medicine. Today there are over 100 different antibiotics available to treat bacterial infections.
And that's your History in Minutes. If you're glad we don't live in the pre-antibiotic era, subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss our next time-traveling trip. The lab is closed. I'll see you in the next one.